It's Luis Martin, the art engineer. Welcome to April. We're in April 2021, right? Elvis is behind the camera. Hey Elvis.
Hello, how are you? Good?
I'm good too. I'm in April 2021. We're in the future. So today we're going to do the unboxing of our collage kit. It's our sacred space, the studio. We have the candle. We have a nice little plant today. So we're in good company. I have my drink of choice, my water. So if you do not have this, you can still get it at collagedream.com. And this is specifically for the members. So if you are a member, you got this, or you will be getting this with a little surprise in the back. I love this cover. Love this cover. So this cover was something that I made for Septemberlage. And it was, the prompt was home. So this is my idea of home. No matter where you are, you will always have home inside of you, looking to the skies, with the ground under you, home is there. So that's the whole message behind that. Not that that's important, but to me that's what it is. So let's unbox. Come on over. So remember, every time you get a collage kit, you have a very special prompt right here that we won't follow today, but you know that that's there for you. And again, you'll always get my diamonds because this is me sending you abundance and all the good stuff in life. So what do we have in this amazing kit this time around? So right off the bat, there is a mysterious woman, and she's 1, and she's 2, and she's 3. We'll talk about this more in the members prompt. So join so you can get more information on that. But this is going to be a really exciting project for the members. So you will receive this when you order it. Then, of course, we have color blocking. Today, it's a beautiful mauve color. We'll have swans. And check this out. Isn't this beautiful? This is a piece of origami paper that we got in Soho the other day. I'm in love with this. Of course, we're always going to outer space. We're always going out of this world. And like I promised, I'm taking you to Miami, 1980. This is an image of the Carlisle in Miami in the 80s. We'll have birds. We'll have stunning landscapes. I was gonna say sandscapes. Landscapes. And this, so we indulge. This is super awesome. You know what these are? Nope, these are not little images for you to cut. These are actually stickers, you guys. I'm not the biggest fan of them because it's kind of like an easy cop-out, but they are fun. If you have a locker, put them in your locker. I also have this beautiful, from a catalog of antiquities. So we have some, a lot of them are pre-Columbian, meaning before Christopher Columbus, but this is post-Columbus. So some interesting stuff. You'll always get some beautiful textures. And of course, we have some beautiful Japanese imagery. Check this out. Okay, this is beautiful. Oh, even that, look at that. Another color block, you'll get a black one, always important. And of course, you're gonna get your fun magazine clippings that are always really exciting, beautiful. I always wanna send you guys food because, you know, it's all about the delicacies of life, not only beauty in people, but also in the things we can indulge in, and your substrate. So let's get started. What do I say? I always say, start with what caught your eye. And to me, well, the Carlisle caught my eye. The angel caught my eye. And this is just so wild, right? Okay, and I'm gonna play with this, you guys, whatever. And then I need my swan. Check him out. Okay, so again, this is the best tool. This is ergonomic. You know, someone asked me about it the other day, and I just realized that the company that makes it is actually called We Are Memory Keepers. Wow, like I love them so much more now just because their name is so beautiful. So check this out. What am I gonna do with this? I don't know. So just start cutting. Always start with a little itty bitty pile of what caught your eye. And that's a good place to start. And then just enjoy the process and see where that takes you. So today we're enjoying some nondescript, copyright-free music, jazz. So I saw this book and I thought, whoa, how exciting. They were all swans, black and white swans. So you know what I like to say about black and white pictures, right? It's literally an invitation, like a coloring book. So if you have some markers, if you have some crayons, this is the perfect opportunity to bust them out and color whatever you want and color it in, color it out. So maybe I'll do that right now. I have these markers that I always bring out that my high school teacher gave me recently as an adult. And if you've been collaging now with us for a while, I'm sure you realize that you really don't need that much, right? You don't need 101 clippings, though you should totally indulge yourself in that. But sometimes to make a really nice image or to create a narrative, you only need a few images. And this is proving to be a really interesting, complex image. Because I took it out of the water, these little swans, and now it becomes something kind of abstract, right? So I have my beautiful brush-like markers. And what am I gonna color? Of course, I'm gonna color them pink. So maybe I just wanna do the highlights, right? Again, you don't have to be precious. We're just experimenting here. Just experimenting, maybe just giving it some highlights. There's something super, because they're paintbrushy markers, something very painterly about this that I really like. It almost kind of creates like an Andy Warholian thing. And of course, wherever you have black and white and you have gray, it's always nice to throw in some blue in there. It activates the black. See, isn't that cool? That's one of my favorite words when I talk about art, activates. It takes a boring space into something more exciting. So let's see what happens. So what happens if I put these swans on the Carlisle? I hate it, but that's okay. What if I put it on the white substrate? So see, you don't have to marry anything if you don't like it completely. But look at this. Oh. Okay, so this is just beautiful. So I'm going to definitely marry this. So check this out. I have my beautiful strips. So every time you order your collage kit, you'll always get these beautiful adhesive strips. And I call them beautiful because they're nice and clean. You don't have to warp your paper. So what if I just take this and do that? Check that out. What an interesting composition, right? And look, I have this, which is the water left. I can even play with that and put it back. So when you're collaging, it's all about adding and subtracting, subtracting and adding. I think this is really interesting. Wow. Yeah, I really like this. So this is something. So I'm going to commit to this. It has everything that I love, right? It has the contrast of the pastels, the grays. It has peaks and valleys. I totally stole that from a RuPaul judge critique yesterday. She doesn't have peaks and valleys in her performances. That was me trying to imitate Michelle Visage. All right, yeah, so peaks and valleys are good, theoretically. Okay, so I'm happy with this. All right, so, I mean, wow, right? So look, this is even more contrasty. So maybe I want to play with this. Maybe I even want to use this, or do I? Maybe not. Okay, so if you have your hole puncher, this handy dandy gadget, we can play with this. If you don't have this, no worries. You can create your own shapes. So I'm just gonna create my own shapes with scissors. And I'm not gonna try to do a circle because that's not who I am. But look, you can do, what if we just did that? Check that out. That makes me happy. And there's something kind of melancholic about it. I think it's because of the gray. I think it's because of the pink that I'm really happy about. So I'm going to commit to this. See how it was just a strip? No need for fancy toys if you don't have them. You use what you got. And if you have ordered our collage kits before and you have some scraps, bring them out because those will be paramount to adding more to your composition. So I think I have one here actually. So this one is all the way from April, right? So let's see, I'm gonna just take something out at
February
random.
or March?
February, is it? Okay, look at this. I got this. Look, and it goes perfectly, right? But I'm not gonna use it. So I'm gonna, it's an option. You don't have to, but save it. Don't throw these away because, I mean, come on. Beautiful things that can happen, but I'm really actually happy with what's happening here, and I'm gonna stick to this. I don't know if I wanna add anything else. Let's see. Let me take a look at my pack again. So this I said is beautiful, but maybe I'll save this. I will say, oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. I mean, some of the stuff I'm giving you, you don't even have to use. You can just put it on your wall as inspiration. A lot of times what I do is I save these, and when I collage, I'm not very far from my journal, because if I want to keep this, like check this out. See, I've kept this stuff. There's a little collage going on here. I'm gonna keep it, and it's my inspiration, source of inspiration. And that's it. It'll inspire you for composition, for colors. You never know when it's gonna come back to your forefront in your creativity. So keep this handy and it'll do amazing things for you. I did see that I had a letter, yes. It's so funny. It's so cheesy, but I get a lot of E's. And I mean, Elvis's name starts with an E, but I feel I'm always like around E's. I'm like, oh God, I'm so in love. So that's really fun. I got an E. So you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and put some of this E right here. And it's fun because it's kind of like a little secret, you know, nobody has to know what it means except for you and I. So, and then I have these eyes, I guess. I don't know. So I'm gonna play with that. And what's cool about this, it's iridescent, so it adds an element of surprise into the collage. Voila, this is my collage, my friends. I'm really happy with it. So again, I took the swans and kind of took them out of the water and kept some of the water to create an interesting composition. It doesn't have to be complicated, and I love that I was experimental with the markers, which is not something I often do, but hey, look, it worked. So this is a collage. So this is our collage for the unboxing, and I didn't add it. So always remember to put it in the substrate with your thingamabob, all right? So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to our collage kits. It is a pop and pop small business. It's Elvis and I making these for you guys, and we have a ball of a time putting them together for you. So thank you for supporting this project, and tell your friends. Become a member and you'll also get access to the members page. This month we're featuring a collage artist who's one of my favorites. His name is Juan Hinojosa, and you'll learn about him, listen to some music, and all this other stuff. So thanks for hanging out, and I will see you again in the studio. Ciao.